Hey guys, I'm introducing you to a new thing I'll be doing now on Mondays called Monday Blockbusters. And basically, what we'll be doing is identifying and explaining spiritual or personal development blocks. And what that is either a limiting belief, a habit, or a thought that keeps us from leveling up, advancing, and actually being able to create the life that we're trying to create. A lot of them are subconscious and ingrained in us from children, maybe early life experiences, maybe family issues that had been passed down. So we'll be looking at one block a week, kind of analyzing where it could come from and how it shows up in your life, even in sneaky ways that you may not realize, like, oh my God, they're connected. And then lastly, we'll be looking at different affirmations or mindsets we can take on to work through or eliminate that block. So I asked the guides for what they wanted the first one to be because I had one when I came up with the idea. I was like, oh, that'll be a good one to start with. But what I got back was the belief or thought of I'll be happy when, open ended. So basically, it's the thought that you're waiting for something else to make you happy. So instead of being okay just in this moment, it's like, well, things aren't perfect right now, but I'll really be happy once I find the perfect partner, or once I make more money, or once I get into the house that I've always wanted, or when I lose 20 pounds, or when I get in shape. The list goes on and on. And there are even like more subtle ones that you wouldn't realize, but another one is when we think that just adopting a new diet or changing eating habits like that will magically fix all areas of our lives, which is definitely one I've been, guilty of. I'm like, oh, if I cut out all of this, everything will be fine, and that's not realistic. Happiness starts with us. So when we give other things the power to determine or dictate or influence our happiness like that, we're essentially just kind of a victim of circumstances and nothing is really up to us, which how disempowering is that? But when we start to change this mindset to I create my happiness, then we are suddenly in the driver's seat again, and it's up to us. And once you realize that it is up to you to create your own happiness, you begin to let a world of possibilities open up that you didn't even realize was possible because you were perpetually waiting for something else to come along and make you happy. So, a couple things we can do to change that story or bust that block would be to take on a couple new affirmations. A couple of those might be I am responsible for my own happiness. I create my joy. I am joyful. Or another way to simply do that in a mindset shift is just looking at what you already have and being grateful for it. And I know that we hear that all the time, but it really is the key. Because once you realize that what you have is more than enough. And another thing to look at is maybe what things do you have that maybe 6 months ago or a year ago you were telling yourself, man, if only I have this, I'll be happy. For me, it was, man, once I quit my job, I'm going to be so happy. And what definitely helped me, but it wasn't like the end all be all. I wasn't suddenly like fixed or cured. There were still like underlying things because then I did start to replace like quitting my job with, and then this, and then this, and then, when does that cycle end? So by looking at the things that you have around you and being just grateful for that, you realize that this is enough. And then the rest, you allow the rest to just flow. You allow possibilities to open. You allow your mind to open to new things. I'm just going to check my notes quickly because I did take a couple notes on this from earlier. I want to make sure that I got everything down. Oh, perfect. So this last part here, by thinking that we can't be happy until we aren't allowing happiness into the present moment. And this is because we have already decided, and this again is subconscious, it's subconsciously decided in our minds that we can't be happy right now until we have that thing, whatever it may be. So we're not, by having that, we are essentially blocking happiness from entering the present moment because, well, we can't be happy because we haven't lost 20 pounds yet. So even this moment that is absolutely wonderful, it's not enough, it's not going to bring me joy. So once we can shift that, and that's again where the gratitude mindset comes in. Once you're able to shift to gratitude, you can see that the moment is good, it is perfect, and allow just that to be. If there are any requests for any other limiting beliefs or blocks you would like to hear about next Monday or any Monday, please comment and let me know. I hope this served you. Have a great day.